Welcome back to Trading with CJ. Today we have a high risk portfolio update. A lot of people have been asking for an update, so here it is. And I must say there's not a lot of changes, so it's not going to be the longest video in the world. But nevertheless, it's been about a month since we last had a look. If you are new to my channel, basically I create a high risk speculative portfolio on the side from my main one, more for YouTube purposes as well, and so you guys can see and track these companies with me and see how they're getting along over time. Obviously, I believe in all of these companies long term, otherwise I wouldn't have invested. So yeah, we're going to jump into this high risk portfolio and see what I've added and what I've sold. But before we do, I'm not a financial advisor, so if you are planning on investing, you should always do your own research first before investing into the stock market. So the first company up here, I sold one and added one basically. The first one up is the one I sold. So I sold out of Whitbread. I had 2 shares in Whitbread and I sold for a total of £63.70 of a profit of about 35%, £16. So it was a very, very small position, and that's why I sold. You know, it had a lot of growth over a short period of time, and I just thought this money is better to put to use in another company. So that's what I said, that's what I did, and I also mentioned in the previous video I was probably going to sell, and not long after that I did. So that's the only company I've sold. We're still holding all the others, and we're going to jump into them in just a bit, so you're going to see exactly what we're still holding. The other one that I bought, and this is the only additional purchase in the last month on this portfolio, is Gevo. I spoke about Gevo a couple of times on my channel, and I've bought into this on this portfolio as well. Only a very small position on this portfolio. We bought about £110 on Gevo. We've now currently already up 51%. I would still happily buy at these prices as well. That's very big gains in such a short period of time. So already worked out selling Whitbread and putting it into Gevo. And as for the rest of these companies, I haven't added to any, but I'm also not considering selling any of these just yet. I will definitely let you know when I do. I'll also update that on the Discord when I do. So let's jump in and have a look at the rest of these positions in this portfolio. So let's take a look here. We've still got 16 different investments. The first one's up here is Barclays. And I just want to touch on this in case you're new. Barclays, EasyJet and BP, they were all part of the how to invest £100 video a long time ago. So I haven't touched them since. We're keeping them for a year just so that we can, keep up to date with how they're doing. But Barclays is currently up 46%, which is good. We've got a very good average price on that of 97 pence, so pretty good going there. And I still think there's room for recovery with that one as well. And then we've got Beyond Meat. We added this one to this portfolio not too long ago. This is one that I hold in my main portfolio as well. Very bullish on this company. And we're already up 5%. Would happily add more as well at these prices. I think this is one that's got a long, long way to run. And we can see, obviously, it had that crash very recently by the December time. And obviously fell off of its October highs. And yeah, I still think it's got a long, long way to run. So I'm happy to hold this one for sure. And probably add more as well at these prices. It's one of my biggest positions in my main portfolio. BP, we're in the red with this one. All-time lows pretty much it went down to at this point. And yeah, look at this graph here. Absolutely crashed down to ridiculous lows. It has recovered somewhat. And this is one that I'm definitely not going to be holding, I'm sure. Only 8 shares, but this is one that was in that how to invest £100 video. So we're going to keep it until the year, just so we can see how that £100 got on after a whole year. Then we've got CCL. You guys know that I love my travel stock. CCL. We're actually in the red on this portfolio. This one I started really late though, okay? I have a very good average in my main portfolio. I think I'm down about $9. I'm on about $9 exact or something like that on my average. This one is $19, so very high average considering what it's currently at. Okay, if we look at this maximum graph, a long, long way to recover on this. If we go even down to its pre-crash, it's currently down off its 1 year graph around about almost 60%. So that's absolutely incredible drop. But I still got faith in these. I think once we start getting the cruising running again, I think they'll survive as well. Once we get that cruising running and revenue starts coming in, this is going to slowly start going up again. I don't know if it's going to go up to this point, but even if it goes remotely halfway or something like that, we're going to see huge gains. So we're happy to have these ones. It is one of my largest positions overall across both portfolios. Delta Airlines currently up 21%, EasyJet 56%. EasyJet was one of the £100 videos. Then we've got Gevo. We've mentioned these already. We added these very recently, already up 51%. I think this has got a long way to run. If we look at its graph, it's obviously at all-time highs pretty much, or just short of it. It went up to about $12, I think it was, or $11. It's just off of that, but yeah, I think this is really early days. It's got a long way to run. Happy to add more. One of my biggest positions in my main portfolio as well. Hollywood Bowl. This is one of the smaller positions, and I made a video on these very recently. Hollywood Bowl. It's had a bit of a run, but its financials are looking good. I'm definitely not going to buy any more, I don't think, but also I think it's got room to grow, so I probably won't sell out of this one just yet. Then we've got Helion Holdings. This one has been an absolute nightmare of a stock. I was on this one all the way up
You know, I bought in here. I was on it all the way up to this run. I was 145% up. You guys can see that in back. If you look back at some previous episodes, we was 145% up, and now we're still down 37%. They just can't catch a break, this EV company. It's one of the only EV companies that just can't seem to catch a break right now. You know, the CEO is not doing a lot for the company. He's not putting out much press releases, etc. And yeah, it's just not moving. So we're holding that one. We're not going to add. Tattooed Chef. You know, we love Tattooed Chef. One of my favorite companies. It's probably, I think it's the largest position in this. It's the second largest in this portfolio. But you know, in my main portfolio, this is one of my largest as well. I'm very, very bullish on Tattooed Chef. Absolutely love them. And we're still slightly down off their highs as well. They went up to around about $28 there, $27. Yeah, something like that. And we're up 17%. But this is early days for this company again, you know. Very early days. I can't wait to see their next financials. I think it's going to be very, very good. And then we go on to good old Tesla. We love Tesla. Easy money, you know. This company, I remember, bearing in mind, I started this portfolio when it was extremely late. I started this one very late, and the average price of $397. My average price on Tesla in my main portfolio is a lot lower than this. I bought in this very, very early. And yeah, to be having already over 100% on this portfolio, I think that's pretty incredible. We started this portfolio such a late time as well, and we're already up over 100%. I'm definitely holding this one. I think Tesla will easily get to over $1,000 in the next few months, or definitely by the end of the year anyway, over $1,000. So we're going to be holding this one for sure. Would I add more? I have a good average, so maybe a little bit adding, wouldn't mind bumping the average price up a little bit. But yeah, Tesla holding it is now in the 100% club on this portfolio. TUI, we spoke about TUI a few times on this channel. They've recently done a share offering. So that is coming very soon, hence we have seen this big drop. We was actually sitting on some gains on TUI actually on this portfolio, but we saw a drop off due to the share offering. It's coming out very soon, so we're going to have more shares in TUI. We have bought into this account. I can't remember exactly how many it was allowed, but we bought into this one, so they will be added into this portfolio, and that's at a much better cost basis of €1.07. If you want to check out more about the TUI share offering, I have a video on that as well, link that in the description. And then we've got Upwork, 84%. Another one that was on an incredible run. And look at the year graph here. Constantly going up and up and up. We love to see that. Crazy gains. And unfortunately, I didn't put enough in it, really. I've got 200 quid in this one. But average price there of $21. And it's currently on 41. So we probably get 100% on this one as well in the next few months. This is a crazy company. I probably won't be adding any more to this one. But, we're happy to just see those gains coming in. Couple more here. SPCE, Virgin Galactic. We love this stock. We spoke about it a few times on this channel. And we're already up 58% almost. Another one I hold in my main portfolio. Okay, absolutely love this company. And to already be up 58%, and really we haven't had any more test flight news. We haven't had any, he's not gone. Richard Branson has not gone to space yet. When he does, this company is going to be absolutely huge. We are going to see crazy, crazy gains. Of course, it's a big if he does. But I really do think he will, otherwise I wouldn't have invested in the company. But yeah, this one has been on a crazy run, one of the most volatile companies, and it's currently sitting at its highs, really, for, since at least December 2019. So $34 per share. Obviously, that's thanks to Cathie Wood's ARK ETF as well, potentially coming out. But yeah, we're up 58% almost on this company already. Happy to buy even more, to be honest, at these prices as well. Maybe not $34, but if this drops, I would probably maybe add some more to Virgin Galactic. And the last company up here is Workhorse. Workhorse is another one that's extremely speculative, hasn't done a lot. We're pretty much flat on this one still. We've been holding this one quite a while. Another one I hold in my main portfolio as well. But yeah, it's pretty much flat, and that's because we're still waiting on the USPS contract. Obviously, there's other catalysts to this company, other good news. They are getting some orders and stuff, but really, a lot of people here have invested based on the basis of that contract. So whether you have or not, it's going to affect their share price. If they don't get it, if they don't get a massive portion of it or whatever, the share price is going to drop. So it's definitely a risky position. So that's our 16 different positions in this portfolio. I hold pretty much all of these, I think, maybe apart from one or two in my main portfolio as well. I love these companies. I'm very bullish on them for sure. The only ones I'm potentially selling out of next would be BP after we get to the 1 year on the 100 portfolio. Maybe take some profit, maybe take Delta out as well, just because I'm quite bullish on the travel sector. We've got TUI, EasyJet, and CCL in here, so I don't want to be, have too much travel going on right here. But yeah, love Beyond Meat, love Gevo, love Tattooed Chef, Tesla, of course, Virgin Galactic. These ones I'm very, very bullish on. Hold all of them in my main portfolio. Happy to keep adding at these prices. So that's how this one's doing.
So that's it today, really. Just a fairly quick update. I will be adding more and more to this portfolio over time. Like I say, this is one on my side. I have a few different ones. I have a main portfolio, a high risk portfolio, and a penny stock portfolio. And this one is the high risk portfolio, which is more for YouTube purposes as well. So you can kind of track it along with me and see this grow. We've already grown substantially. I want to take you into the last time I've done an update on this, which was around about 3 weeks ago. Not that long ago. At that time, we was on percentage gains of plus 19.46%, which I definitely can't complain at over the course of about 5 months at that moment in time. 19.46 were gains of £582. Now, to date, we are currently sitting on gains of £920 in total. If we take away the profits we've made on some sold stocks as well, £920 in total, £863 of current investments, and a total percentage return there of 28% of current investments. And the great thing about this is all of these stocks are high risk or speculative or kind of like value buys, bought as a recovery play. So travel ones, they are hopefully going to recover and we're going to see big gains in those. And the speculative ones, you know, SPCE, TTCF, Chef, Beyond Meat, Gevo, these companies are kind of ones for the future. So in a few years' time, these are hopefully going to be absolutely huge and we're going to see some amazing gains. I really am hoping for over 100% on pretty much all of these. So we're going to see this as time goes on. But yeah, thanks for watching. And if you could smash the like and subscribe to my channel, that is of course greatly appreciated. I will do another update on this when we have some more additions or more buys and sells. Hopefully in the next month or so, we're going to add some more money to this portfolio as well to build up on this. I'm building up my main one, but I also want to build up on these ones as well. So yeah, stay tuned. Thanks for watching, and until next time.